Hi, welcome. My name is Natalia. I hope you're having a very good day today. And I'm going to start a new series of videos about magic. And magic is more a personal approach over this concept. So I hope you enjoy it. And you want to participate in some of these videos in any form, like comment, being in one of these videos, have an approach of bibliography, simpler appreciation. It's going to be very, very great for me, and I hope you can do it and be part of the story. So I wanted to talk about what magic is, and you have different ways to approach to this. This is not going to be a very philosophical approach, but something I want to say is, if you want to define magic, I think you have to define what is reality for you in the first place. If you have an idea of what reality it is, or what you believe that reality is, magic is going to be part of it. But because sometimes people define magic like actually the opposite to reality, and I don't believe that is the case. But I understand that the majority of people have a skeptical thinking or way of seeing the world. I personally actually had one, and it's very difficult for me sometimes to have a magical thinking. It's very common to maybe sometimes don't believe in people, or you have some people that can actually trick you or lie to you about what magic is for themselves, or the way they see the world, or how approach magic. And in this community, it's very easy that in the witch community, people can actually lie to yourself because they actually want some kind of money or whatever. So it's going to be very interesting to be in this community and to really believe that there's something magical outside and believe in ourselves. It's very common that people tend to be skeptical even when they believe in magic because of that kind of things. But maybe we can go out about this concept and going more about what reality is. Reality can be something that you can experiment in the practical senses and the sensory way to see the world, or because it can be something more deep than that. If you are more connected with yourself and you have an inner world, it's more easy to find a way to approach magic, because I don't really believe that you can create magic or have a magical thinking if you don't believe in yourself and trust in yourself and know yourself a little better. Because even when you can see that magic is outside of yourself, I really believe that magic is something that you can find more in the inner self. It's more about the way you see the world. It's more about the way you believe in the world, and the way you approach to things, and how you think magic actually can be part of yourself and your life. And it's more about intuition, but it's more about intention and in visualization of what the world is. It's more about the inner way to create a world that is outside of yourself. And literature, you have different concepts about what the stories are, and majority of the time it's more about the way reality presents to the characters. And in real tales or stories, in real stories, the real thing is going to be something that is more practical and more a contemporary way to see the world. But if you look for folk tales and folk stories, that they have very different name in Spanish, it's more about the way that these characters connect with the world. It's more easy to find magic and creators of magic in them, objects that are magical in them. But it's more difficult to find them in more contemporary stories, because technology sometimes has more a place than magic. But magic and technology, I do maybe a video about these two concepts and the way in this story I change it. But what I'm trying to say is, real is more the way you something very difficult to really explain, and the philosophy and even metaphysics can really have a very good discussion, and the concept of reality had changed so many times, and nobody actually can have a very good definition to it, because I really believe that it's too personal, and it's more about what you believe can be. And because of that, in in a style of literature that is very of Latin American reality, even when the real things or reality of the story is very contemporary, the characters, some characters are very, very magical thinking, and the way they approach to this reality that is in the story is different to the rest of the characters, because this character, maybe one, two, they believe so much in magic that you have to question yourself that this character is who is right or the other characters are, because it's not about magic is not about how you connect only with the external world. It's more about how you see or feel or think about the external world, but especially the way you interact with it. You cannot change the external world, or you are creating in it, or you are manifesting in it. The way you see the world is the way you can actually approach. It's how you are. You don't have the maybe the power to change the external world, but you have the power to create the world that you want. It's more the person that you want to become. Magic has to be more about this approach, that the concept that you are becoming something that you want, and you are creating the reality that you want. And the way you are doing it is creating this reality in yourself first, in your inner self. Is about the inner world. It's about the intention, the visualization, and the way you are making that something that is in yourself out of yourself. So the self is very important in the moment that you create magic too, because it's more about the way you connect with these concepts. I want to believe that we can sometimes feel completely disconnected with this magical thinking, because there's too much noise in the external and sometimes in this internal world. But I think magic is a choice, and seeing the world in a magic way is a choice. So I'm going to say this starts of series of videos. It's more a way to allow to myself to believe in magic and let go a little more the skeptical thinking that I always had in my life, because I know very well when this started, and and it was a choice. It was a choice not believing in magic sometimes, not believing in some things, and it can be a choice to believe in this again, even if people can be angry with me or have maybe love for me. I don't care. This is my choice, my way to see the world, and my personal growing is about, okay, I can change and see the world in different ways, and this is going to be the start of this. So I hope you enjoy this, and please let me know in the comments if you want to be part of this, or how you see magic and what magic is for you. I think the next video is going to be about how I use magic in my personal life, so I hope you see in that one too. Thanks for watching.